Hi, this is Mark with Mark's Painting. This is the first part of a video series that I've put together that allows you to kind of understand what we do when we come out in the painting process of your house. As you can see, this house is heavily mildewed and heavily chalked, and in order to have a good paint job, the most important part is the prep. And pressure washing is the first step of the preparation. And if this isn't done correctly, no matter what you do the rest of the way, you're not going to get a quality paint job. My associate here is setting up the machine, which is a belt-driven 3,500 pounds per square inch, 4 gallon a minute commercial pressure washer. And the first step after he sets it up is to use a chemical injector and inject some chlorine through there, and it mixes with the water. And we spray it with a chemical tip, which is a black tip, which very light amount of chlorine on your house to help remove any mildew, because that's really the only way to kill mildew is via chlorine. Once he gets that set up, which is in the final stage of that particular part of the process, is fairly quick because you just really wet the house down with the chlorine, and then at that point you let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and you go through the next stage, which is where he's at right now, which is using the high pressure hose to knock off any residual dirt, chalk, mildew that's left after we put the chemicals on the building. This particular place is heavily soiled, so some areas they're taking 2 or 3 passes to get it totally clean. As you can see, he's going up using the extension tip, and I'm getting a little bit of a close-up here, which is showing you that it's there's not one pass to get it all clean. But part of this process, which some guys will come out there and do a quick rinse of your building and then paint directly over this, and it'll look fine for a year or so, and then after that point, it'll start peeling, or some of the mildew will return. So. The part of this particular part of the prep is prior to putting any sealer on or fixing any cracks, so that the sealer can penetrate in good and give the final paint a good adhesion and good holdout, and make the job last as long as possible. You can, with today's coatings, you can get 10, 12 plus years out of it, even in Florida, if you keep up on the maintenance of the house, which is rinse it when it gets a little dirty, and just make sure you don't have any areas that's you have some trapped moisture. Well, here's the finished product, which you can see is all the mildew's gone and dirt, and the chalk has been 98% removed. There'll be some slight residual chalk, which the chalk sealer will be able to take care of once that happens. Here's an up-close view of the stucco, and then I'm going to do a little test on it now to see if there's any residual chalk left. And we normally come up and rub our hand on the building, and prior to painting it, you get a big white powder on your hand. Here it is. This is it, which shows no chalking. The next step is the prep, which I will be showing you soon.